Not all of this information has been officially released by Blizzard. Many of the statistics I am going to share with you are community calculated and are subject to change. Reaper is a short-range assassin that uses high mobility and burst damage to quickly dispatch enemies before retreating into the shadows. Let's take a quick look at his stats and abilities. Reaper moves at a base speed of 5.5 meters per second. His maximum health is 250, rather squishy compared to the tanks in the game, such as Roadhog, who sits at 600 HP, but higher than most offensive characters by about 50. Reaper's passive ability, the Reaping, causes enemies Reaper eliminates to drop red health orbs that instantly regenerate 50 HP. Reaper's primary damage-dealing ability is Hellfire Shotguns. Reaper wields two handheld shotguns that do 2 to 7 damage per pellet, depending on the distance to the enemy as damage falls off at range, and each shot containing 20 pellets for a maximum of 140 damage per shot. His ammo capacity is 8 shots before having to reload for 1.5 seconds. If Reaper can headshot, his damage is 4 to 14 per pellet, capping at 280 damage per shot. Reaper's third ability is Wraith Form. Reaper becomes a shadow of himself for 3 seconds, becoming invulnerable to damage, able to pass through enemies, and increasing his move speed to 7.1 meters per second. While in this form, Reaper cannot fire his weapons or use any other abilities. The cooldown for this ability is 8 seconds. Reaper's fourth ability is one of my personal favorites, Shadow Step. Reaper marks a target location and appears in that location after a 2-second channel. While channeling, Reaper is vulnerable to damage. The cooldown on this ability is 10 seconds. Reaper's ultimate ability is Death Blossom. Upon use, Reaper fires his shotguns around him, dealing 200 damage per second to all enemies in an 8-foot radius around him for 3 seconds, for a maximum of 600 damage. This means that if Reaper gets a full 6-man ultimate, he can deal 3,600 damage in 3 seconds. While using Death Blossom, Reaper is still vulnerable to damage and his movement speed is reduced, though the exact speed is not known. Shadow Step allows Reaper to gain a flanking position on the enemy team. From here, he can single out any separated targets and quickly remove them from a fight. Reaper is also an excellent tank breaker. His high damage output allows him to push back enemy tanks such as Roadhog or Winston, or completely remove them from fights. Reaper does have his disadvantages though. Reaper has extremely low mobility when engaged in combat unless Wraith Form is available. Although Reaper is able to gain flanking positions, he relies on team coordination to be most effective. His low mobility in combat makes him extremely vulnerable to burst damage, especially when Wraith Form is down. When Reaper does coordinate with his team, he is a force to be reckoned with. His high sustained DPS allows him to flank and provide constant damage while his team keeps the enemies distracted in the front. Grabbing red orbs from his passive keep Reaper in the fight longer, allowing him to charge an ultimate and decimate an enemy team in one well-coordinated Death Blossom. Thanks for watching and stay tuned for more reviews in the near future.